Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a video that is actually not going to get up to you guys until probably 9 months in the future. It is October the 1st, 2021 today. This video will probably not make it to you until sometime in June of 2022, most likely after my wedding. So I bet you guys are wondering, why am I bothering to film this today? And to be honest, the only real reason is because I actually have everything here now. I've been waiting on it for, I've been working on this for months and months and months. Some of this stuff I'm pretty sure I purchased like last year in 2020. It's just taken me a while to get all the little pieces together. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing you guys sort of the gifts that I'm going to be giving to my bridesmaids, my maid of honor, my mom, and Tom's mom on the morning while we're getting ready for the wedding. It's just a bunch of little things from me to them to sort of thank them for taking part in the day, for taking part in my life, and for all the contributions that they've made, not even just during the wedding planning, but prior to that, the impact that they've made on me and the role that they're going to play on my relationship and my marriage going forward. I hope that you guys are interested in this video. When I was using YouTube to kind of do a bunch of research for my wedding, these are the kind of things that I looked for. I looked for ideas on what to put in a bridesmaid proposal box. I looked for ideas of what to gift your bridesmaids as a gift on the day of. I'm doing a similar thing for Tom with his groomsmen. We're trying to figure out what to get them, but we haven't quite figured it out yet. And I am in a bunch of like wedding planning groups on Facebook, and I find that these questions come up a lot. So I thought I would share with you guys sort of my thought process and my mindset of how I got where I got to. And I will also link down below all of the products that I purchased, so that if there's anything that you see that you're like, that would be perfect for, my bridal party, or maybe even just as like a gift for a friend or for yourself, if you want to spoil yourself, then you guys can get them. They are easily accessible. So of course, the first thing that's going to be going into each and every one of the bags is going to be a thank you card. These are all going to be personally made by me. I do make my own cards, so that's not really a stretch. I do have a video where I showed you guys like all of my DIY wedding stuff, and that included some of the thank you cards that I've made to send out to guests after the wedding. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the same cards or going to make a special set, but regardless of that, they are going to be personalized to each and every person, thanking them for their contribution and for taking part in the day, with a little something personal for everybody. So that's the first thing. The next thing that I had to think of was, what do I want to put everything that I'm giving them into? This was a similar thing that I had to think about when I was doing my proposal boxes. There are so many options out there for what you could use. For me, I wanted to use something that they could continuously use. As I've said before, I don't like things that are just wedding themed, although there are some of those things in here. I want things that, they can use for however long they want to afterward. I did some research using videos online, and what I ended up deciding to pick up for each and every one of the girls, so that's my 7 bridesmaids, my maid of honor, my mom, Tom's mom, and I also got one for myself, are these personalized tote bags. So I'm just using Megan's as an example. You guys have seen Megan on my channel before. Megan is my best friend. I've known her since we were like 3. She is my maid of honor. So it's just easy for me to use hers because it's a name you guys are already familiar with. So this is what the tote bags look like. They are a decent size. The quality is okay. They're not the most amazing bags, but to be honest, they each cost me under $34, and they are personalized. So this particular one is in the shade Camel. It was my favorite. They did come in 2 other colors, so you could get them in gray or in a navy blue as well. You also got to pick the ribbon color. So for all of the bridesmaids and for Megan, my maid of honor, I picked yellow ribbons to go with their bridesmaids dresses, because Tom and I ended up deciding to do yellow for one of our wedding colors. The boys are all going to be in gray suits, the girls in yellow. We wanted something that is not done often, that is a cheerful color, and that suits the time of the year that we're having the wedding in. That, and his favorite color is red, and I don't think that that's appropriate for June. And I feel like even though my favorite color is blue, there's so many shades of blue and whatever, and everybody does blue. We wanted to do something different. So yellow is where we ended up. So the girls all have a yellow ribbon. My ribbon on my bag is like a champagne kind of color. I didn't want to go white. So I did something similar. And then my mom's bag has like a blue ribbon, a royal blue ribbon, and Tom's mom's bag has like a burnt orange kind of a ribbon because that is their favorite colors, orange and blue. So I thought that they should get something personalized for them. Also, you get to pick the color of the vinyl that goes across here. These I did order off of an Etsy shop. They got to me pretty decently in time. The shop was amazing at communicating with me, saying like, hey, we're out of stock. When do you need these by? And I said, you know what, take your time. I've got time. They got it to me within a couple months. And I was really happy with how they turned out. So that is the first thing that they will all be getting the day of. The next thing that I wanted to make sure that I included in their little like day of gift was a pair of flip-flops. Now I know that there's this huge trend in weddings these days, so much so that Old Navy actually sells like bulk flip-flops, if that makes sense. They sell like sets of 50 in assorted sizes and colors so that at your wedding you can put them out for guests to take if they need to give their feet a break from their heels. So we are not doing that for everybody, and I have a few reasons for why, which I will tell you guys. One is we're trying to save money anywhere that we really can, so that seems like a really easy place to save. Two, I find that a lot of people don't actually like need the flip-flops for that night. They just see a free pair of flip-flops and they're like, I can use those in the future, and they just take them, which also kind of defeats the purpose. And I'm a firm believer, and this holds true to myself, that if you're an adult, which everybody coming to our wedding is, the youngest person that will be there is my niece, and she is 14. But other than that, everybody is like at minimum in their late 20s upwards. So in my opinion, if you're gonna commit to wearing a pair of shoes to a wedding, as an adult, if you know you cannot wear those shoes for the whole night, then you should be packing like either a pair of fast flats or a pair of flip-flops or some kind of a comfortable option to change into in order to dance and enjoy the rest of the night. Or, you know, if you're comfortable with it, take your shoes off and go that way. I shouldn't have to provide a pair of flip-flops for everybody, but I did want to give a pair to each of my bridesmaids, and that was also for them to wear while we're in the hotel getting ready, because we are all going to be in the same hotel room the day of the wedding, getting ready, getting hair and makeup done, eating, whatever. It was just easier for everybody to have a nice pair of flip-flops to get into. Now they all know that they're getting these because I had to ask everybody's shoe size. So these are the ones that I ended up choosing for my bridesmaids. They are in the color taupe, and they do have some like glitter in the thong part. The ones for the mothers are black with glitter, and then I have a pair of white flip-flops for myself. So these are the ones I chose because I thought that they would go pretty well with their bridesmaids dresses, so that not only could they wear them while we're getting ready at the hotel, but if they wanted to use these as their sort of more comfortable shoe for later, after photos, after dinner, when all the dancing's done, then, you know, they had that option. It was really important to me to include these. The other reason I picked that color is because I thought it went really well with the bridal robe color that I ended up choosing for them. Now, originally I had really wanted, you know, the girls in yellow robes, but yellow robes are particularly difficult to find in sort of a light yellow. They only really have like sunflower yellow or bright yellow, and I was not into that at all. And I was basing my robe colors for the girls off of this robe that I was already gifted. So right when I got engaged, one of my bridesmaids sent me a little congratulations gift. So this says the future Mrs. Angus, which is Tom's last name. So this is going to be the robe that I am probably going to wear the day of. Now I did end up buying myself a white bride robe as well in case I want to change my mind. But my whole thought process is the closest thing that I could see to yellow was a champagne robe, but champagne next to both the pink and to the white, I didn't think that there was enough of a contrast. So instead I decided to go with this light sort of dove gray. It almost has a little bit of a purple kind of a sheen to it, but they are gray. So all of the bridesmaids will have gray robes. These are the things that just came today, so I thought I could film this. Megan says maid of honor on the back. All of the rest of them say bridesmaids, and they do have the belt, and these do have the same, I'm not going to take them out, the same like lace detail across the bottom and across the sleeves as well. Now this is the one thing in their like day of gift that is wedding specific. But it is a robe, and I mean, you can wear a robe around your house, getting ready, out of the bath, out of the shower, so it is still something that they can use over and over and over again. I picked up a navy blue robe for my mom that says Mother of the Bride, and for Tom's mom, I picked up like I think the color was like maple, and it's like a really pretty, like almost cinnamon kind of a color for Tom's mom that says Mother of the Groom, because I wanted everyone to feel all inclusive. And this is also kind of a bit of a gift for me because I love the pictures of like bridal parties getting ready where all of the girls have their hair up, their makeup done, and they're all sitting in their robes sort of on the bed laughing and drinking out of champagne tumblers. I love those photos, so I really wanted to include that. And my plan for how I'm going to set this up, I was thinking of either rolling the robe up and putting it into the bag, or because I did, as I've already previously shown you guys, I did make hangers for all of the bridal party. So the girls' hangers are white. They have a little yellow bow on them. They say their name, their role, and the date of the wedding. Again, that's in that DIY video. I should have brought one upstairs, but I forgot. So I'm either gonna have them rolled up and in the bag, or I'm gonna have them hanging on those hangers for when they get in their room, and then they can always put their dress on those hangers if they want to take photos of the dresses, like cutesy, trendy photos or whatever. So those are the first two things. Now you guys will know if you watched my bridesmaid proposal boxes that I already gifted them all insulated champagne tumblers with their names on them, which I am expecting everybody to bring to the wedding or to getting ready. So that is sort of another crossover gift for the day of. Also in there they had little makeup bags that said Bride Tribe, so I kind of figured that they could also throw those in the tote bags with any like emergency supplies they might need, whether it be, you know, a lipstick, a nail file, bobby pins, whatever it may be, they can put that in there and kind of keep that in the bag as well. Which leads me to another part of their gift that I haven't gotten yet. I do plan on gifting each of them a full size of whichever lipstick they want to wear the day of. Now this is a little bit tricky because obviously they're not going to have decided exactly what makeup look they have, but because I have so much makeup, we're very fortunate about that, I can sort of pull out a bunch of lipsticks and lip glosses or whatever in shades that I think would be appropriate for the wedding, that I think some of them might want to wear, and if they can sort of try them on, see how they look, see what they like, and pick one, then I can go pick them up beforehand and just instruct the makeup artist to make sure they use that color so that throughout the night as they're eating, drinking, taking photos, whatever, they can reapply and then have that lipstick to take home. So I'm also going to include that in here. And the other part of the gift, this is the last thing that I purchased. Also, I think I paid $48 for the robes. You can definitely get them for much, much cheaper, but based on the colors I was looking for and the style I was looking for, this was the way I ended up having to go. And because I personalized the backs, if you personalize the fronts, that's an additional cost. So you can get them for much, much less expensive depending on what you're looking for, what kind of robes you want, which style. Do you want cotton robes, satin robes, silk robes? Do you want them with lace? Do you want them with a pattern? There's all sorts of different ones. I will link to these ones. I may also link to some other ones that I've seen that are cheaper, but just so you know, that's how much they were. So the sort of last little gift that I got for each of them are these. So again, they are personalized with each of their names on them. These are little travel jewelry holders. So they are all white, they are all square, they all have gold writing. I also picked up one for myself. They've got like a little heart charm for the zipper toggle, and you open it up and it has a section with a bunch of different compartments, an area for rings, a small mirror, some little holes in it for earrings. And the other thing that'll be in here for each of the girls, also there's the top part, so there's some little hooks and a little pocket. But I also picked each of the girls up, now not either of the mums, because I am planning, as of right now, I have it in my head to get each of them like a tennis style bracelet, something really pretty that they can wear over and over and over again. But for the rest of the bridesmaids, People's Jewelers was having a sale around last Christmas, and these are $120 necklaces that I picked up for $40 each. This was the style I chose. I just thought it was really, really trendy, really pretty, would go with a lot of things, can be dressed up, dressed down. So each of them will find a necklace in their little jewelry holder. Whether or not they want to wear it on the day of is completely up to them. I am not super particular with a lot of stuff. Like I want them to have natural makeup, but realistically it's their decision. I don't care how they wear their hair. I don't care what shoes they wear, as long as they're like the same color. Even all of the dresses that have been chosen so far are all different styles. They're just in the same color. So I am a pretty easygoing bride in terms of that. So if this is not the jewelry they want to wear, or if it doesn't particularly go with their style of dress, not a problem. They can wear whatever they want. I don't really care. So that is what I am gifting to my girls the morning of. I will also be giving Megan a special gift, which I haven't received yet, but I will put a little picture up if I can find one. It is a small silver bangle that has a message on it in Morse code, and the message says, "Forever my person," because Megan will always be my person no matter where we go in life. And that's just a special gift just for her as my maid of honor and as my best friend for like almost 30 years. I just wanted to do something really special for her. So I hope that this helped you guys maybe make some of your own decisions. Maybe you can use some of these links. Everybody I ordered from was very, very professional, got things to me in a really timely manner, and the quality is really, really beautiful on all of the things I got. In case you are worried about that, because I know that did cross my mind, like purchasing something without seeing it or feeling it, especially in the time we're in, it can be a little nerve-wracking, but everything worked out really well for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have done this, what did you gift to your girls? Let me know down below. Like this video, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And if there are any other videos you want documenting my wedding planning process, how I made other decisions, any other like tips and tricks I can give you. I know that there are people on here that like that is their job and that's all they do, but those people also plan multiple weddings, and this is my first and only, so I'm kind of learning as I go. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I have learned throughout this process, then please ask me. I would love to make videos on request, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.